YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Coach Rob, back with another video. I think this one is a highly anticipated, not video, but fragrance. A lot of us in the fragrance community have been waiting for this fragrance for an extremely long time. And as you know, you see them here in the background. You have your Dolce and Gabbana, the one, the regular EDT version, and you have Dolce and Gabbana, the perfume version. Now, I think we're all familiar, at least those in the community, we're all familiar with Dolce and Gabbana, the one. It's definitely a community favorite. I've never met a person that hasn't liked this fragrance at all. You know, everybody seems to love it. And as we all know, it has a longevity issue. A lot of people get about 2 to 3, maybe even 4 hours, and then it pretty much just dies out. So that's been the issue with this Dolce & Gabbana, the One EDT. As you can see, a lot of juice has been going out this bottle, so I definitely got my wear out of this one. I really do like it. Wore it a ton of times. Always get compliments with it when those around me can't smell it. Now, with the EDP version, beautiful bottle. With this version, obviously you can see by juice level, just recently picked this one up. I got this from that fragrance page I told you guys about. So for you guys that don't know what the totally fragrance raffle page is, go check my other videos. I spoke about it, or just look it up on Facebook. Great community. I won a ton of fragrances on that channel. Lost a lot of money too, but you know, look into that. But that's another topic. But anyway, to stay on topic, the perfume version of the one was supposed to, you know, at least that's what we assume in the community, was supposed to address the longevity issues that we were experiencing with the EDT version. So what I chose to do is do a side by side. And actually, I'm gonna spray these two on. Let me tell you guys what I think real quick. I wore them side by side, and as far as the smells goes, I do get little subtle differences between the two of them. Okay, get these back in the video. Now, I don't know what, I haven't seen reviews on this at the time of me shooting this video. I'm sure there will be some reviews to come. So I don't know what the majority of people are saying, or if they're getting longevity issues, or if it improved with the perfume versus the EDT. But for me, the longevity hasn't really increased that much. I normally would get 3 to 4 hours that I can detect, but it's weird, and I talked about this on my raw reviews page, is that it's hard for me to really gauge longevity of a fragrance, because my nose loses the scent after 3 or 4 hours. Most fragrances anyway. It's people around me that can still smell it. Like, there's been fragrances on me that I wore recently. It was Creed's Original Santal. I wore it and it was vanished on me within 2 or 3 hours. And 8 hours later, people were like, damn, did you just spray something on you? Like, it's strong. And I'm like, wow, I can't even smell this anymore. So I think this may be one of those fragrances that give you nose fatigue, and then after a while, you can't smell it, but others around you can. But anyway, so to get into the compare these two, like I said, with the EDT, I normally get detectable 3 to 4 hours. I think 6. I think I got one time with this. When I wear the perfume version, I think I'm getting about the same. I don't see a great improvement. Maybe an hour difference is what I'm receiving with the EDT version, but I do get a different vibe with it. Like, they're not identical. It's to my nose. And this is something that I've noticed with a lot of EDT versus perfume fragrances. On my skin, the EDT projects much better than the perfume version does. The projection for the first 2 or 3 hours, I would say I have a way better scent bubble. The perfume is, on me, is more subtle and close to the skin, but yet I get a little bit longer longevity. And it also smells. It's a darker version. To me, it's more something I would wear at night, and I get like a little coconut vibe from the perfume version that I don't get with the EDT. The EDT version, to me, is a little fresher. It's more brighter, vibrant. It has this tropical punch, sweetness to it that I get And with the perfume, I still get that, but it's more subdued. It's more in the background, and it's this sweet kind of coconut aroma. Still has that tropical vibe, but it's more of a sweet coconut aroma that develops in the perfume version. So I would wear this one more at night. The perfume to me is smoother, it's darker, it's a little bit richer, creamier. The EDT, lighter, vibrant, a little more fresher, projects better. So that's how I would compare the two. And it goes back to whatever your preference is. So if somebody would ask me, okay, you know, Rob, which do you prefer that I purchase? If I have the EDT version, should I get the perfume? It depends on what you like about them. Based on what I just said, the EDT is going to project a little bit better. It's going to be a little bit fresher. It's a little bit lighter, but the perfume is a little bit darker, kind of like a little coconut vibe. It's going to last a little bit longer. You know what I mean? It's a little, it's smoother. It's smoothed blended way better. It's a smooth, nice fragrance. So what meets your lifestyle? What you know complements your lifestyle more? Are you a person that goes out a lot? Do you club a lot? Do you go places like lounges? You dress up? Do you go out a lot at night, weekends? If that's the case, I would recommend the perfume version. Are you a person that, you know, pretty much you just wear fragrances in the day, at work, in the office, you know what I'm saying, on the weekends? If that's the case, that's what you do majority in your lifestyle, I would recommend the EDT version. For me, I'm not really a nighttime person like I used to be. I don't really club that much. I don't really go out. I don't, I go out to dinner a lot with my girlfriend and things like that. But I would say most of my fragrances are fresh, clean, vibrant, daytime, weekends, events that I do in a day. So most of my collection is kind of geared towards that. I do have a couple that I do wear at night, but those are fragrances that I probably can also wear in a day. But my collection is not geared towards the dark, rich, woody, oud, smooth coconut type of, fragrances. So for me, I would probably stick with the EDT version. For others, you may prefer the perfume version. If you had both, if that's how you're going to wear them day and night, and I would say get the perfume if you have the EDT, or this may be a good blend. You know what I mean? You might get the both of best versions. You blend them. I haven't blended them yet. I was just wearing them, individually, just to see the performance. But if I didn't have either, I might contradict myself, but if I didn't have either, I would probably go with the perfume version first, only because I think you get more bang for your value for your dollar. Because I think this is a 100 ml bottle, and this is going to run you about 50, 55, 60 bucks right now, I think, online. And then with the perfume, I mean, this is a big boy. This is a 5-ounce bottle. So I seen this for like 65 on beautyspin.com. So for about $20 more, I mean, you're getting, what is this? 150 ml. So this is definitely a better value, and like I said, you get the hour of longevity. But that pretty much sums it up, guys. They're both still good fragrances. I still kind of lean towards the EDT. I didn't think I would, but I'm a projection guy, and I know some of you may like something that's more subtle, more close to the skin. It's not as loud and projecting. You also would, you would work better with the EDP version, the perfume version. Me, I like my stuff to project. I like people to smell stuff around me, and I like to get as much of it as I can. And like I said, perfumes on my skin, they're more thicker, they're more dense. They kind of sit in my skin. They sit in my skin. I think with the EDTs, with the alcohol, it kind of vaporizes. It goes out in the air, and it doesn't sit and soak in my skin and last as long. But like I said, it projects better than the perfume version. So that's my take on them, guys. They're still both great, no matter which one you purchase. You can't go wrong. People around you are gonna love it. I'm sure you're gonna love the smell. They're still great fragrances, but I think I prefer the EDT version over the perfume. But you can't go wrong with either. All right. Peace. Depending on what the ladies say, determines what I spray. I'm out.